Hello and welcome. Great to have your company on 𝐾𝐤𝐴 TV. I'm Holly and you're watching the Buzzing Trends. In today's show, we'll be looking at 5 ASX-listed dairy stocks under the microscope, including names like Keto Dairy, Bubs Australia, Australian Dairy Nutritionals, Synlait Milk, and 𝐊𝐿. So why the fuss over milk stocks? Well, you might be surprised to learn that Australia is the 4th biggest exporter of dairy products across the world, with the country exporting approximately 1/3 of milk produced every year. In the past few years, though, the demand for infant formula has exponentially increased, particularly in Asia, with China being a major market of this formulation. Demand from the wider Asian Pacific region, as well as customer preference for imported brands, has also boosted the dairy industry of Australia rapidly in recent years. So it's no surprise that many ASX-listed dairy stocks have benefited from this growth-influencing dynamic. As per the Agriculture Department of Australian Government, the average price of farmgate milk in Australia is anticipated to rise by 7% to 53 cents per litre in the year 2021 to 22 because of a greater global demand. On top of this, favourable operating conditions in Australia are leading to higher production and increased profitability for dairy farms producing this milk. With that said, let's check out those 5 ASX-listed dairy stocks. And the first on our list today is Keto Dairy, a producer as well as exporter of formulated dairy products. The Australia and New Zealand-based purpose-built production facilities of Keto Dairy offer a comprehensive variety of dairy, health and wellness products, including some nutritional packing solutions. Keto recently updated the market that the company has completed an expansion as well as an upgrade of its state-of-the-art snacking and bar line and production plant in Sydney. Keto also highlighted that it had obtained strong operating orders, with the commercial runs to commence from September of this year. And the next company on our list today is Bubs Australia. A leading manufacturer of goat dairy products, Bubs Australia produces specialty infant formula and products. During the financial year 21, the company's performance was impacted by disruptions caused by the pandemic. However, Bubs Australia highlighted that the company's agility and resilience and half-on-half milk helped rebuild momentum, with gross revenue growth of 10% and fourth quarter results only 4% below previous corresponding period. Bubs witnessed strong China cross-border e-commerce growth, with gross revenue of infant formula increasing by 26% compared to the previous corresponding period. However, the company is positioned well with a strong cash position of $27.9 million to execute its growth strategy in the financial year 22. Now, before we move on to other key milk players in action, let's take a small break. Tune in to stay updated while on the move.
We will tell you where the crypto craze has reached,
Where the property market is headed next.
what the world is doing to become more environmentally friendly.
Apart from tracking the daily market charter.
Be on top of the latest news and announcements
With 𝐾𝐤𝐴 TV. Welcome back to the Buzzing Trends. Now let's get back to those hot milk stocks. Well, the next company on our list today is Australian Dairy Nutritionals. A vertically integrated dairy group, Australian Dairy Nutritionals owns high-quality dairy farms and a processing facility located in southwestern Victoria. The company manufactures premium quality branded dairy products using milk sourced fresh from the company's farms. In the financial year 21, Australian Dairy Nutritionals has achieved several key milestones as the company to become a fully vertically integrated manufacturer of specialty infant formula and nutritional products. During this year, the company's key focus was the construction of its new infant formula, building and installing and commissioning of the plant itself. Also, they appointed Jason Dong as the new independent director of the company to focus on the expansion and business relationships in China. In the financial year 22, the key priorities of the group will be launching of future and organic A2 protein infant formula range, investing in farm operations to support specialty milk production, and the optimization of operations to ensure that the business assets are contributing to the company's core objectives. Well, moving on, the next company on our list today is Synlait Milk. The New Zealand-based milk nutrition company Synlait is engaged in the manufacturing of ingredient and nutritional milk powders. By combining expert farming with state-of-the-art processing, the company manufactures several nutritional milk products for global consumers. They highlighted that the financial year 21 proved to be very challenging for Synlait, and although the company's revenue increased by 5% to just over 1.367 million New Zealand during the period, the EBITDA fell by 78%. On the other hand, though, the net profit after tax was down 138%, and the continuous strong demand for dairy has resulted in forecast milk price remaining at 8 New Zealand dollars per kilogram of milk solids for the current 2021 to 22 season. On top of that, the performance of Synlait will build into the financial year 23 as the company's new multinational customer at Synlait Pekenko ramps up and its liquids and consumer foods business continues to grow as well. And the last company on our list today is 𝐊𝐚𝐥𝐤𝐢𝐧𝐞. The globally oriented food company 𝐊𝐿𝐿 is focused on developing and marketing of several premium goat nutritional products made in Australia. Their primary products include OII6 branded goat infant formula and nutritional range. 𝐊𝐿𝐿 highlighted that despite uncertainty in the external market environment, positive momentum was achieved across several priority sales channels by the company. In the second half of financial year 21, they introduced one unique product formulation for their brand, which is the only goat infant formula that includes goat and human milk for better nutritional and digestive benefits. On top of that, the company anticipates that in financial year 22, growth will continue in the Australian retail as well as cross-border e-commerce channels, and they are focusing on maximizing distribution with key channels. Well, that said, it is time to wrap up the show, but I hope you found today's show very informative. Stay tuned for more live market updates and news exclusively on 𝐾𝐿 TV. Holly Shields signing off.